Good afternoon and welcome to the DBS Lunchtime News. In the headlines, 48 Dominican students will graduate from the University of the West Indies tomorrow. In news from the region, St. Vincent and the Grenadines' former Prime Minister criticizes CARICOM's statement following the U.S. removal of Venezuela's president. And internationally, EU countries override France to greenlight Mercosur trade deal. These are the headlines we're looking at this lunchtime. Once again, your presenter Ali and Christopher. The details when we return.
Are you worried about how you're going to get to your next destination or important appointment, special event, a new date, but you are stranded? No ride, no bus, nowhere, and look, rain falling. What would you do? Look no further than Carlton Phillip Bonus Rental. Tansa, whatever your destination or translation or transactions, be it personal, business, leisure, pleasure, sightseeing, adventures, weddings, and family vacations, whatever satisfies your personal driving needs in Dominica, think Bonus Rental from Carlton Phillip Foncolay. Top of the line customer service, unbeatable prices, helpful and friendly staff. Renting a bonus vehicle has never been easier. It's all full service. And look, we've got your rental keys already at hand. Carlton Phillips, so prepare for memories that will last a lifetime. So go choose your bonus, get your bonus, rent your bonus, drive your bonus from Carlton Phillips Motor Pool of Foncolay. Now it's your bonus. Go drive safely in your bonus.
You've worked hard to build your dream home. Now it's time to protect it with ICWI's A-Plus homeowners policy. From hurricane damage to unexpected losses, we've got you covered with the best homeowners protection in the region. Protect your most valuable asset with coverage for what matters most when it matters the most. ICWI, we know insurance. You know you're protected. ICWI, serving you is all we do. Visit ICWI.com or call 767-440-4294. Visit us on 13 Castle Street in Roseau and on the corner of Harbour Lane and Holland Street, Portsmouth, or any of our agents.
DBS News.
Welcome back to the DBS Lunchtime News. Head of the UWI Global Campus, Dr. Kimon Joseph, is reporting that Dominican students have excelled, with 48 students forming the UWI Global Campus graduating class of 2025. The virtual graduation ceremony of the University of the West Indies Global Campus will take place tomorrow at 10 a.m., featuring a total of 1,264 graduates. The ceremony will be held under the theme Pelicans in an AI-driven future.
$1,264 people qualified for this graduation, and 1,039 of them are undergraduate students, and 225 are graduate students, and that is for the campus as a whole. In terms of Dominica, we will be honored as part of this ceremony, and there are 41 undergraduate students from Dominica who will be part of the ceremony, and out of that 41, 85% of them are women and 15% are men. There are 7 graduate students, 57% female, 43% male. Dominican students performed extremely well. 51% of our undergraduate students received first-class honors, while 60% of our graduate students graduated with distinction.
And that is head of UWI Global Campus, Dr. Kimon Joseph. Meantime, Jamaican Alex Anderson is the UWI Global Campus valedictorian for the class of 2025.
Being valedictorian of UWI Global Campus represents a deeply personal milestone for me. It's one rooted in growth as well as transformation. I never started my educational leadership and management program trying to prove anything. I entered it older, more grounded, and very aware that I had grown since my first degree back in 2012. Back then, I might have succeeded academically, but I hadn't fully matured into the kind of learner, better yet, even the person I needed to be. This journey came with real-life interruptions. Just before starting, I underwent eye surgery, which forced me to slow down physically and mentally, Later, even after it all, Hurricane Melissa disrupted plans and even postponed the airing of her graduation ceremony. But in many ways, those moments became reminders that progress doesn't stop just because life interferes. It adapts. What makes this achievement most meaningful is knowing it speaks to more than just my story. It reflects working adults, Caribbean students, and people balancing responsibility while still choosing growth. I think it affirms that excellence isn't reserved for perfect timing or even linear paths. I believe sometimes it's the quiet decision to keep going that makes all the difference.
And that is the 2025 UE Global Campus valedictorian, Jamaican Alex Anderson. Police are reporting a significant reduction in burglaries in Dominica. Deputy Police Chief Jeffrey James says several factors have accounted for the decrease in incidents of burglary.
Burglary was a very common offense, and I'm speaking island-wide, not only in the Roseau area, but we have seen burglary get a significant decrease in the central and island-wide. It's like in certain instances more than 300% decrease continually. For example, in mid-1995, we had in excess of 2,000 plus burglary, or almost 2,000 plus burglary. It has gone down to about 200 burglaries island-wide. So you can see the marked decrease in burglary. Now, some may ask, what is the reason for that? I think there are many factors that cause that. The advent of community policing, the involvement of the police. So too in the investigation, some of the offenders have found themselves being investigated and convicted and spend time at the prison. Some of the offenders as well, they have outlived their usefulness in terms of committing crime. Some of them died, some of them have, because of age, they have retired from that criminal activity. I am saying the advent of technology, modern technology, where you have CCTV and people are more concerned about using cameras and other instruments for safety and for the detection of crime and detection of offenders. And I must say to the increased presence of the police, there is an increase. We are seeing a better presence of the police, which need to be increased even better. What I'm saying, the increased presence of the police is a factor in bringing down the burglary as well.
That is Deputy Police Chief Jeffrey James. Chief Executive Officer of Discover Dominica Authority, Marva Williams, says the stage is set for the opening of Mass Dominica 2026 tomorrow. The event begins at Portersville with well over 60 groups to participate in the opening road parade.
We officially begin the National Parade and official opening of Dominica's Carnival on January 10th. From 2:30 p.m., this opening places traditional mass at the forefront, with sensei, bwabwa, and the masquerades bringing history and storytelling to the streets of Roseau. For the first time, the opening celebrations extend into the evening, giving residents and visitors a preview of the energy expected on Carnival Monday and Tuesday. The season reaches its peak on Monday, February 16th and Tuesday, February 17th, when the streets of Roseau come alive for 2 days of mass music and movement. And the Tewe Vaval on February 18th, an event which is growing tremendously and adds value to the epic close of Mass Dominic.
That is Chief Executive Officer of the Discover Dominica Authority, Marva Williams. That's the national focus, regional and international developments. Up next.
Husband and wife in bed chatting quietly. Husband asking his wife, "Are you ready?" Wife with a smile on her face said, "Yes, I'm always ready and more than ready." The question is, are you ready? Husband replied, "Ready like Freddy. I'm always prepared." It was Duvanjou, so she asked him, "What time is it, hussy?" Husband replied, "Time to upgrade." She shouted, "What? On my birthday?" And her smile turned to a serious frown. "Don't touch me. Don't you ever touch me again." Husband says, "Well, I guess you wouldn't get that brand new vehicle from Carlton Phillip as I promised." When she heard those romantic words, her picker stand up, her eyes started to glow, her face light up like dumbling. But she thought she was being jumped on her birthday and being replaced. Then they embraced and hugged and kissed some more. Head straight to Carlton Phillip. She said, "Look it, honey, that's the ride. The new ride, the favorite color and style." They both hugged and embraced each other. Thanks to Carlton Phillip Motor Pool, Fogole, telephone, email.
over 55 years, ICWI has stood strong, protecting homes and properties across the Caribbean. Through every storm, every challenge, we've been tried, tested, and trusted. With a robust reinsurance program, we're built to last and built to be there for you when you need us the most. Choose ICWI Property Insurance. Serving you is all we do. Visit ICWI.com. Call 767-440-4294. Visit us on 13 Castle Street in Roseau and on the corner of Harbor Lane and Holland Street in Portsmouth, or any of our agents.
DBS News.
Welcome back in news from the region. Former St. Vincent and the Grenadines Prime Minister Dr. Ralph Gonsalves has criticized the statement issued by CARICOM following the removal of Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro by United States law enforcement authorities. At a news conference, Dr. Gonsalves said that while the CARICOM statement reaffirmed the region's commitment to fundamental principles of international law and multilateralism as enshrined in the United Nations Charter, it failed to clearly address the actions taken by the United States. He argued that the statement did not explicitly identify or condemn what he described as violations of international norms. And internationally, the EU today gave a long-delayed go-ahead to a huge trade deal with the South American bloc Mercosur, championed by business groups but loathed by many European farmers, overriding opposition led by France. More than 25 years in the making, supporters see the deal as crucial to boost exports, support the continent's ailing economy, and foster diplomatic ties at a time of global uncertainty. German Chancellor Friedrich Merz hailed the agreement. The German leader said the approval of the EU-Mercosur agreement is a milestone in European trade policy and an important signal of the strategic sovereignty and capacity to act. That's the news. Stay tuned for the DBS Lunchtime Sports Report. Up next with Garvin Richards.
Easy Max, get your money fast. Join the family. Call and find out now. You want that quick money to meet all of your needs. High speeds and top service. Easy Max family. Qualify for 7.5 or maybe 10,000. 2.0 is 15 grand. Easy Max, yours and mine.
West Coast Cooperative Credit Union presents the Easy Max Family Loans. Easy Max Plus of $7,500, Easy Max Pro of $10,000, and Easy Max 2.0 of $15,000. Yes, contact us today at 449-6556 or 449-9343 or 295-2682. Terms and conditions apply. West Coast Credit Union, your only credible choice for success.
Well, good afternoon. I'm Gavin Richards with your lunchtime sports update. Let's bowl off with cricket news. Narissa Crafton did it with the ball and Zayda James with the bat as St. Lucia beat Dominica to secure third place in the Windward Islands Women's T20 tournament in St. Vincent a few moments ago. But St. Lucia batted first. They made 122. Zayda James got 67 and Abini Sejar, she picked up 3 for 10 for Dominica. Dominica chasing 123 to win were looking good at 80 for 3, but they lost their way and they were restricted to 105 for 9 in their 20 overs. Anisha Fontaine got 31, Jem Elwa 24. Narissa Crafton, she picked up 4 wickets for just 2 runs in 3 overs. St. Lucia won that game by 17 runs. Meantime, the 2025 Windward Islands Women's T20 title will be up for grabs in a few moments as undefeated Grenada will take on St. Vincent in the grand finals. The two teams will meet at 2 o'clock this afternoon. Let's bring you some more sports this lunchtime. The Dominica State College student Jelani Moses was in a league of his own as he coasted to victory in the sports division's secondary schools under 20 cross-country finals this morning. Well, he completed the 5-kilometer run which took the athletes from Emsall all through the Botanic Gardens in a time of 23 minutes, 12.4 seconds. Akisha Luke, also of the Dominica State College, won the women's division in a time of 30 minutes, 37.49 seconds. Meantime, Daniel Thomas of the Northeast Comprehensive won the under-15 division 3-kilometer run in a time of 14 minutes and 57 seconds, while Kayla George of the Portsmouth Secondary School was the first female to cross the line. The overall male champions in the under-15 division were the Dominica Grammar School, with the Portsmouth Secondary School finishing in second place, while the Portsmouth Secondary School won the female category. The Dominica Grammar School plays second and Wesley High School third. Some football news this lunchtime. The Dominica Football Association will take football to the next level with the launch of the National Youth Academy this afternoon. Over 80 footballers are expected to be enrolled in the class of 2026. FIFA talent coach Kurt Hurd says that the National Academy will be a game changer for Dominica's football development. Well, there's an opening ceremony carded for 4 o'clock this afternoon at the DFA Technical Center. Let's bring you some cricket news, or back to cricket news, as the head coach of the Cricket West Indies medical panel, Dr. Donovan Bennett, says that fast bowlers Alzari Joseph and Sharma Joseph should be fit enough to be part of the West Indies team for the upcoming ICC Men's T20 World Cup. Both players missed the last tour of New Zealand due to injury. Speaking on the Mason and Guest show in Barbados this week, Dr. Bennett says that the pair have made significant progress with their recovery. Well, I believe that's all the time we're going to have for sports this lunchtime. No, I think we can go back to Alia and Christopher with the headlines of the news.
DBS News.
Well, to recap the headlines of the DBS Lunchtime News, 48 Dominican students will graduate from the University of the West Indies tomorrow. St. Vincent and the Grenadines' former Prime Minister criticizes CARICOM's statement following the U.S. removal of Venezuela's president, and EU countries override France to greenlight Mercosur trade deal. Well, these were the headlines of the DBS Lunchtime News for today. I've been the presenter of the news, Ali and Christopher. Of course, Gavin Richards brought you the DBS Lunchtime Sports Report. On behalf of all of us, I'm saying good afternoon. Now time for your Lotto draw.
That's 5 numbers from 1 to 29 to win. Draws every Wednesday and Saturday at 9 p.m. It's easy, fun, and local. Match 5, your local jackpot game. Dominican National Lottery.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back. It's now time for the midday draw here at Dominica National Lottery for January 9th, 2026. I'm your host, Michelle Lewis. Now it's time for some grand winnings with Play 4. Good luck. Lucky number is 22. Your second lucky number is 8. The third lucky number is 21. And your fourth lucky number is 14. To recap, the winning numbers this afternoon for Play 4 are 22, 8, 21, and 14. And that's Play 4 with grand winners every day. Up next, it's Big 4 with Multi-X.
From 5 numbers to financial freedom, who will be the first Match 5 winner? Match 5, Dominica wins.
Look, y'all, it's not just a game, it's our game. Dominica's very own jackpot, Match 5.
New game in town. Get ready to Match 5 and you can win 10K. Let's go. Play with just $2. Match 5 numbers from 1 to 29 to win. Draws every Wednesday and Saturday at 9 p.m. It's easy, fun, and local. Match 5, your local jackpot game. Dominican National Lottery.
We're back. Thanks for staying tuned. Now it's time for a big win with some Big 4 with Multi-X. Good luck. This afternoon's winning numbers for Big 4 are 1, 3, 5, and 5. Now it's time for the Multi-X ball. multi-X ball chosen is 2X, doubling those winnings. To recap, the big four winning numbers this afternoon are 1, 3, 5, and 5. And that multi-X ball is 2X, doubling those winnings. Big four, it's an easy score. Up next, it's pick 2 with multi-X.
5 chances, 2 draws a week. Endless excitement. This is not just a game, it's your game. Match 5.
We're back. Now let's play to win with some pick 2 and hopefully watch those winnings multiply. The winning numbers for pick 2 are 1 and 3. The multi-X ball selected is 2X, doubling new winnings. To recap, the winning numbers for pick 2 are 1 and 3, and the multi-X ball chosen is 2X, doubling your winnings. Pick 2 and play to win. Up next, it's one off.
Everybody rock your body.
Now you can win even if you one off. One off. It's the all-new and exciting game from the Dominica National Lottery. Simply select your 3-digit numbers from 0 to 9. Place your wager for only $2 per wager, with each additional wager costing $2. And just imagine, if any or all of the lucky numbers are off by one number, higher or lower of the winning numbers, you win.
You really do.
Play one off from the Dominica National Lottery and win anyway.
You have to be in it to win it. The Super 6 is now $200,000. Have you played?
We're back. Now it's time to play some one-off and win anyway. Good luck. This afternoon's lucky numbers for one-off are 4, 8, and 3. To repeat, this afternoon's winning numbers for one-off are 4, 8, and 3. Play one-off and win anyway. Up next, it's Daily 3 with Multi-X.
Picture this: turquoise waters, golden sunsets, and you on an all-inclusive Caribbean cruise for 2. This Christmas, Daily 3 could make that dream come true. Spend $10 or more on Daily 3 tickets, multi-X or not, and you'll automatically receive a promotional voucher. Win cash prizes up to $2,000, a $1,000 grocery voucher, or the ultimate holiday escape, a Caribbean cruise for 2. Play Daily 3 today and sail into the holiday of a lifetime. Your cruise awaits. Promotion begins Monday 8th December 2025 and ends Friday 16th January 2026. Dominica National Lottery. Everything is possible. Must be 18 or older to participate.
You have to be in it to win it. The Super 6 is now $200,000. Have you played?
Welcome back, everyone, and thanks for staying tuned. Now it's time for some Daily 3 with Multi-X. Good luck. The first lucky number is 7. Your second lucky number is 9. And the third lucky number is number 3. And now it's time